Hey, hi there. Good evening to each and everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you're loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you, Amar. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, Irfan this side from Everyday Learning. We are almost crossing 400. Let's wait 2 to 3 minutes more so that others can join. I request all the participants, please ask your colleague and your friends to join at their earliest. And if somebody getting problem to get into this Zoom session, they are requested to switch on YouTube live as well. We are on YouTube as well. So please ask your friends and colleagues to join at their earliest convenience. Yeah, Amar, shall we start then?
Yes, sir, we'll start now.
Yeah, so Irfan, I'm there. Sorry, I was having some glitch in logging in. This is Amit Shah speaking. Am I audible?
Yes, now you're loud and clear.
So are we ready to start?
Request Mr. Amit Saha to proceed further.
All right, sure. Okay. Thanks, Irfan. So we'll go ahead. Let me just project my screen. Hope my screen is visible. So I welcome once more to everybody for this student development program on Advanced Excel, Power BI, and Tableau, which we are starting off today. And we will proceed off with a quick introduction from my end regarding ExcelR, which would be followed up by Mr. Irfan again. We will be giving you a very quick update about the advantages that higher education institutions across India gain out of associating through a memorandum of understanding with ExcelR, which has been extended to them throughout the last 18 months of calendar and is being continued on an ongoing basis. Followed up with a quick introduction of the subject matter expert from today by Mr. Irfan. And finally, we will be ending up with LMS walkthrough by Mr. Amar from the training and delivery management team. So moving over, Irfan, if you can kindly confirm whether the everyday learning page is visible, the everyday learning PPT slide is visible out here. Can somebody confirm?
Yes, not visible. Amit.
Not visible. Okay, just a second.
Yeah, it is visible now.
So I hope now it is visible, right?
Yes.
So fantastic. Great. So very good evening to all of you who have joined in today. All the students, all the learners. I am pretty sure you would be enjoying this engaging and participative session which we are going to conduct. We have an excellent trainer out here to talk a few lines about ExcelR and as far as the everyday learning program is concerned. So we had a humble beginning in 2014, but from there on, the initiative which was taken by a few of IIM and Indian School of Business alumni, headquartered out of Houston, USA. In this tenure of last 10 years, we have trained close to around 3.5 lakh students and professionals across varied domains of industry. And we have been training them, helping them not only from the country, but as well as across the globe by delivering top-notch world-class classroom and online training initiatives. So the multifarious domain in which we operate starts from data science, AI/ML, cloud, analytics, automation testing, full stack development, and many more emerging technology. Now, as you know, with the trend changing norms, with the entire industry's requirements also undergoing drastic upgradations, developments, each and every individual who tomorrow's date is going to step forward and enter into the professional field, we need to be appraised, we need to be updated, we need to be aligned with the requirement of the industry, because ultimately, whether as an employee or whether as an entrepreneur, we are going to get into the footsteps of those industry which requires people aligned to these current trends, current technologies, the trending technologies. So why we are well ahead of many of the others and we have been able to keep up with our pace because we are associated with some of the best industry partners that we have, right from starting ahead with the names of Capgemini, Deloitte, Infosys, and so on and so forth. And this list is increasing every day. We have on today's date close to around more than 400 plus customers or clients from the professional field, from the industry, who are taking our services. And in lieu of that, we are also getting engaged and getting enhanced with reference to our understanding of the domain and as well as expansion plans in the similar domain. Parallelly, we are also very strongly associated with some of the very well-known academic fraternity in the country and as well as across the globe. Just for the sake of time, we have just highlighted out here only few of them. So when it comes to the states of AP and Telangana, we are very closely associated with APSSDC, TASK, the Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge. I am Ranchi, Geetam University. Internationally, we are having our association very closely held up with Steinbeck's Global Institute and the Steinbeck University of Berlin in Germany, and as well as University of Malaya. And there are a lot of other initiatives which are happening at our end. So because of this academic collaboration and because of the industry collaborations that we have always been able to keep ourselves a step ahead in this changing situation, in this continuous engagement, and as well as the change of the requirements that are happening on the industry front. So that is the reason why our courses, our programs, our support are always aligned to the current date requirements. So on this note, again, I would like to extend, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of you who have made up your time and is attending today. I wish everybody 100% be aligned with the program that we are going to continue over the next few days. Every day from 7 to 9 p.m. You would also be able to access to the recording of the same, and at the same time with many other programs in the upcoming days as well. So on that note, I would like to hand over the stage to my colleague, Mr. Irfan, to take you through with the everyday learning program and the kind of MOUs that we are having with more than 1,000 institutions across the country on today's date, and how they benefit from this free everyday learning program. Irfan, over to you, please.
Yeah, thank you, Amit. Thank you so much. And it was a nice introduction by you. And I mean, participants are well aware of our academic partnership and our industry partnership. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, very warm welcome, all of you once again. I'm very delighted to speak to you today about a program that is near and dear to your hearts. Yes, our free application-oriented learning sessions or programs, we can say, on trending technologies. So this time we came up with Advanced Excel, Power BI, and Tableau, which is very trending in the market nowadays. So these sessions are led by industry experts with in-depth knowledge on the subject, or you can say domain, and provide students and faculty with a chance to learn about real-world solutions. And they will also gain hands-on experience in some of the most in-demand technologies like data analytics. Our objective with these sessions is threefold. First is we want to provide application-oriented training that is relevant and useful to the students and faculties. Is my screen visible, Amar?
No, it's not visible actually.
Just a
Not
second.
yet, Irfan.
Yes, yes, sorry for that. Quickly, I'm sharing my screen. All right. I hope now it is visible.
Yes, it's visible now.
Yeah, thank you for confirmation. Yeah, so I was talking about the objectives of these training programs or sessions. So it is in threefold. So first, we want to provide application-oriented training that is relevant and useful to the students and faculties like you. Second, we want to give students the opportunity to get hands-on experience with the technologies that are driving innovation and growth in the industry. And the third objective is we want to help colleges to fulfill some of the requirements that is set forth by accreditation bodies such as NAC and NBA. By offering these sessions for free, we are able to make valuable industry insights and practical skills accessible to a wide range of learners like you. We believe that this type of learning is critical for preparing students for success in their careers, and we are very much committed to making it a key part of our educational offerings. Moving ahead to the EDL offerings. So here is the catch actually. So talking about this EDL offerings, so I request all the student participants and faculty participants who are attending this session. I appeal, rather I request to each and everyone, please reach out to ExcelR for this non-commercial free MOU collaboration, so that you will get these offerings to your college collaboration or association. First is industry MOUs. So this way, by signing MOU with the ExcelR, your college can feel the gap between the college campus and industry campus, and you will get a free, of course, training under this EDL initiation on some trending technologies like data science, machine learning, cloud computing, digital marketing, blockchain, cybersecurity. So these type of programs you will get for free. So this is the complete offering from ExcelR under the non-MOU collaboration. So I would like to request Amar, please post our EDL email ID with the phone number, so that our faculty members and students can reach out to us on that email ID for this type of non-commercial MOU collaborations.
Yes, sir. I posted the contact number and email ID in the chat box with everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Amar. Moving further, let me talk about our trainings for students and faculties. I'm very much happy to talk to you about our training programs for students and faculties. So these sessions, as I said before, these sessions are led by industry experts who are working professionals. Let's say they are data scientists, they are data analysts, they are web developers. So depending on the technology, they are very much expert in that in those domains. So and who are knowledgeable and experienced in their fields. And these sessions are designed to provide valuable insights and practical skill as well that can be applied in the real world. During these sessions, we will also share assignments and learning materials. You can say e-resources to help, which will help you to consolidate your knowledge and practice your skills. We also collect session-wise feedback and attendance to ensure that the training is effective and engaging. And dear participants, please make sure that we are also sharing this attendance link. So don't worry about it. We are also sharing this attendance and feedback link on YouTube also. And again, I request to those participants who are getting some problem to get into the Zoom, they can switch to YouTube Live. We are also live on YouTube. Yes, so for selected courses, we will also conduct assessments through our learning management system. This will allow us to track student progress and provide targeted support to ensure that everyone is able to meet their learning goals. Overall, our goal is to provide high quality, industry relevant training that helps students and faculty to succeed in their careers. And we believe that this type of learning is critical for driving innovation and growth in the industry. And here we are very committed to making it a key part of our educational offerings through these training programs for faculties and students. Moving further, let me brief about this learning management system. So we have very beautiful learning management system, and you all will be getting this access for lifetime and for free. So without wasting much time in this LMS dashboard, my colleague Mr. Amar will walk you through the entire process of how to of this LMS dashboard, how to log in and how to get into this LMS dashboard through your credentials. So he will help you through KT. So without wasting much time in the this LMS dashboard, I will move further. Let us talk about this project's internship and placement preparations. So here, yes, so that's why I requested to all of you, when your college will get connected through ExcelR under this non-commercial free MOU collaborations, then we will explore more about projects, internship, and placement preparations. Let me brief you about this placement preparations. So yes, so we have one module called CRT, that is campus recruitment training, and under this module we are providing and we are launching some training programs which will be very helpful for your placement preparations. Moving further, yes, so let me talk about seminars and webinars. So we have conducted around 100 plus webinars, and in this couple of months, and approximately 10,000 plus participants have attended this webinar and got certified. Moving further, yes, so here mapping to NAC and NBA. So when your college, as I said, when your college will get connected through ExcelR under this MOU collaboration, then we will explore this NAC and NBA mapping more in detail. Yes. So yeah, I would like to request Amar once again, please post our email ID so that nobody will miss this email ID, so that they can reach out to us and we can have same MOU collaboration with the colleges.
Yes, sir. I again posted the contact number and email ID.
Yeah, dear participants, we are also on almost all social media platforms. So you can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So Amar, please post this social media links of ExcelR in the chat box so that our participants will follow us on the same.
Yeah, done.
Thank you so much. So that's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you so much. Over to you, Amar.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
the full introduction.
Just a second. Amar,
Please.
let me brief you about the trainer, the subject
Okay,
matter
please
expert
go ahead.
today. Yes. So today we have with us Mr. Balaji Konar, who is a data analyst and who is expert in data analytics, and who are having 10 plus years of experience in data analytics. And he has been trained almost 1000 plus candidates globally on various data analytics curriculums. He is currently working in a very premium IT tech company. Yeah, welcome, Mr. Balaji Konar.
Thanks, Irfan, for the warm.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, over to you, Amar.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for waiting. And we'll start with the LMS Katie. So before that, I would like to welcome all of you for 30 hours training program on Advanced Excel, Power BI, and Tableau. Okay, so before sharing the screen, I would like to confirm one thing. I hope all of you are done with the registration, because registration is mandatory to get the LMS access. Without registration, you are not able to access the LMS. So those who are not done with the registration, I'm sharing the link once again in the chat box of Zoom and YouTube as well. So please go ahead and do your registration after my KT. But whenever I'm going to give to KT, just be focused there. I will just take all things within 5 minutes. I'm not going to take your too much time. So I'm sharing my screen quickly. Let me confirm once it's visible. So guys, I want your participation. At least give me yes and no whenever I'm asking the questions. Okay. So be focused here. Whenever you have a question and queries, I will take in the last 2 minutes. Okay. So I hope my screen is visible. My voice is loud and clear. I want quick yes and no in the chat box. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So we'll start with the LMS, Katie. Before that, what is the LMS? So LMS is an ExcelR online e-learning portal, and it's called as Learning Management System. Okay, LMS is an ExcelR online learning portal, and it's called as Learning Management System. What is the use of LMS, guys? So whenever you have to join the session via Zoom or else YouTube, whenever you have to watch the recordings, you have to give the attendance, you want to access the material, at that time you need the LMS. And most important thing, guys, whatever the material or recordings we're going to upload in the LMS, that access will be you for lifetime. You can access that anytime. Okay, so we'll start with the KT. So I'm just moving my page. And after registration, you receive an email as a verification email from ExcelR, and subject is welcome to ExcelR and verify your account. Okay. In that, we mentioned one link. See here, to continue learning, please click here to verify your email address or set your password, right? So simply you have to click on this link and you will get one page, and you have to set your password on your own. Whatever password you want, you can set. So the first email use welcome to the ExcelR verifier account. In that you have to set your password. Okay. I'm moving further to the second email, and it's course invitation email with the subject of welcome to Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau, October 2023. Okay. So this is the course invitation email. You are getting that particular classroom access. And here, see, once you set the password, use your registered email ID password to log in into the dashboard. So our LMS portal URL is the most important thing. Whenever if you're not able to get your email again, so simply in any browser, any web browser, you have to write down https onlinelearning.excelr.com. Okay, you have to click on that link and you will revert to another page. It's the sign in page. Okay, so after clicking on that link, this URL, see here, you are able to see the URL. I'm moving my mouse, onlinelearning.excelr.com. You have to click on that link. You will revert to this page. This is a sign in page, and you have to click on sign in. Okay, no need to go in a store, no need to registration, because you already done with your registration, and I will explain the use of store going forward. Okay, so you have to click on sign in, and then it will take you to the login page. See what you have to give in the login page. So email ID. So that email ID which you use to do a registration, and the password which you set in the first email, right? In the first email only you set the password. Okay. few of the participant are already used the any account, be like they already enrolled in the anyone program. So they are facing some issue to accessing the LMS, they're not getting their password, then we have forgot your password option is there. But make sure one thing, you are using your email ID, that email ID which is you use to do a registration. Okay. So after clicking, after signing in or after filling the details, you have to click on login. And now I will show you live LMS how it works. Okay. So let me reshare my screen, guys. I'm taking you to the LMS. Okay. It's visible. My LMS screen is visible. Anybody can confirm me? Yes. Okay, Sachin. Thank you. Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you. I got the answer. Thank you. Okay, just stop the messaging. So after clicking on logging in, you will get this page. And whenever you are getting this page, make sure that you are on home tab. Okay, you are on home tab. So first of all, I am showing you ways to join the session. So first ways to join the session via Zoom. So you have two portions, like from here, this side, one is left hand side, one is right hand side. Okay, so right hand side, if you scroll down, see here, Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau EDL day 1. Okay, I will simply refresh one. So it will give me a join button. It's taking time to load, as I hope all of you are also trying to access the LMS. That's why. So just wait. I will refresh it once again. Okay, 1 minute. Guys, 1 minute. It's loading. I will reshare the screen. Just a minute. Okay, no problem. I will share the PPT and I will show you that how to the ways of joining the session. So first way is that at your right hand side, you are able to see that and be like Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau sessions. In that, at 6:50, you are able to see the join button. If you click on that, it will take you to the Zoom. If not, if you are not able to join via Zoom, we have another option and it's YouTube. Okay. So see how to join a session via YouTube. So here at upper hand side, you are able to see one console and the console is be like a YouTube. Once you click on that, see here, Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau. If you click here, it will take you through a YouTube live. So see, the YouTube live is going on and you are able to access each and everything. And don't worry about the attendance link as well. We are going to share the attendance link in the Zoom and YouTube as well as over LMS. Okay, so don't worry about that. You're done with the how to join the session using Zoom and YouTube. Now I will show you how to mark attendance using LMS. So see, at my left hand side, you are able to see one particular classroom and it's Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau October 23. Here's one blue arrow, just click on that. And again, after clicking, you are able to see the two tabs, curriculum and meet. Okay, so in the curriculum, you have three more tabs, feedback response, session recordings, and material. So whenever you have to give attendance, you have to come here in the curriculum tab and feedback response, submit your attendance and feedback here. So see, you will get one Google form, but there is one notification. The attendance link will open between 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. For now, it's closed at 8:30. If you come back here, then definitely you are able to see that you have to fill your details.
Amar, your screen seems to be freezed. It's still in the how to join LMS session, the PDF page.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'm resharing that. Thank you. Okay, I will explain once again. So guys, I hope now you're able to see my screen.
Yes, Amar, it's with me.
Okay, sure. Thank you. So guys, first way I will show you how to mark your attendance using LMS. So here you are able to see one tab, Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau October 23. You have to click on that and then you are able to see two more tabs. One is curriculum and another was in Meet. In the curriculum, you have three sub tabs, feedback response, session recordings and materials. So in the first field only, you have to click on feedback response and then submit your attendance and feedback. Here, so day one attendance feedback form, Advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau training program. The date is 3rd October 2023. It's day one. But here one note is there, the attendance link will only open between 8:30 to 9:30. So you have to mark your attendance between that only 1 hour. So guys, why attendance is mandatory? You know, so to getting the certificate, 60% attendance is mandatory. You have to mark your attendance on a daily basis. So just follow some instructions while filling the attendance form. Use only one email ID for all the days. Then it will be create your one account and mark your attendance and share your valuable feedback as well. Like how the session is going on, you're enjoying the classes, all those things. Okay. So coming back to the next point is session recordings. So guys, after the session, if you check at 9:30, the recording will be there. Okay, so here you are able to see the day one. Once we are done with the day 1 to day 15, all recordings will be here with you for lifetime. You have to click on day one. If you click on the play button, definitely you are able to see the live is going. Okay, so this recording will with you for lifetime. And one more tab is there, material. So whatever the material are going to use by trainer will upload all the material here. Okay, so this is the all these things, how to join the session, how to submit the feedback and response, how to watch the recordings and how to access the material. So from my side, I have one more information for you guys. Few of you are second time user of ExcelR. Before this, you enrolled for any classes. Now, if you feel that I have this LMS access, but this classroom is not showing on my dashboard. So in such case, you have to go in a store. See, near a home, my library, near that only store is there. You have to click on store. Wait, it's loading. So there is one question. Can we access this LMS through mobile? Yes, you can. So guys, if you are the user, second time user, you don't have that classroom access on your home. So simply go in the store and enroll for that. That's the simplest way to get that access. Okay. Now lots of people are using simultaneously. That's why it's taking time, but no need to worry. It will be open. Okay. So now I'm open for questions. If you have any query or question, please let me know. Registration link. Okay, I'm sharing that. I'm sharing. I already shared that. I will share once again. Those who are not done with the registration, please go and do your registration. If your friend, colleagues, your family members also looking for this course, then please share the registration link with them as well. Guys, any query or any question? No. Okay. If it's clear, just mention me clear. Then we'll start with the session. And going forward, if you have any query, I will be there in the session. You can ask me, or else you can drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Clear. Okay, thank you so much. Then Balaji, owes to you. Please take it forward. Thank you.
Thanks, Amar. So guys, myself Balaji. So I've been in the data analytics and BI space. I've worked as a consulting partner or consultant in data analytics and BI for many of the IT tech giants. So I can see onto my direct messages that some of you were asking about the what is data analytics. Is my voice audible? Amar, can you confirm? Is my voice is breaking or is it?
No, it's clear only.
Okay. So I can see in the chat some people were saying it's breaking. That's why I asked. So some most of you has messaged me about data analytics. So let me take you to what is data analytics. So let me share up my screen. So what is data analytics and why it is a most demanding profile in the industry? So when a particular profile is get demand, it's because the employee is getting some benefit from it, right? So data analytics is nothing but the employees lots of like billions and billions of data, and they need someone who can analyze the data and give some business insights, like business suggestion. For example, let's take a example of a superstore. In the superstore, if you notice like DMart or any big chains like Big Bazaar or Smart Bazaar, the weekends are very rushed. The billing under lots of line. So if they do the data analysis, they can put up more resources, the building resources on the weekends, and in weekdays they can work on the product arrangement and so on. It's one kind of thing. So this happens only when you analyze the data, like the seasonal analysis. During the festivals like Ganpati, the decoration materials will be sold at a very huge quantity and so on. So this all things you might know only when you analyze the data. Like in last year, in October, I sold this much of quantity. So this month, this year, I might sold X plus Y amount of quantity and so on. So this is how the data analyst works in the real life and gives the business insight, which helps the employer or the organization or the manufacturer or the store owner to get a more profit and enhance the business intelligence from. So let's see what is data analysis. Data analysis is a process of inspecting. When I say inspecting, like deep diving into data, cleaning if the data is not clean, cleaning the data, like transforming from one form of the data to the BI understandable format. And the final goal is discovering the useful information, the insights, which can help the business to grow, which can help the business to reduce the cost, which can help the business to provide a very good service to the customer, and so on. So this all comes when you analyze the data. There are many data analysis the major ones are the Power BI by Microsoft, Tableau by Salesforce. So why data analysis is important? Data analysis helps you in decision making. For example, as I told you, in festival season, you need to stock up the particular sweets or decorative items and so on. That data analysis will help you in making that decision making. Like problem solving, as I told, in the weekends you need to put more resources of billing. That means if you put less resource, then it will the time which the customer stands in the line has to stand more amount of time in standing on the line. So that's a problem for the customer and problem for the store owner as well. The data analysis helps doing the problem solving capability as well. Performance management. For example, if you want to see which person is working how much time, what is the output from his work, that is called as performance measurement. You can get it if you have the proper data. Identifying opportunities. For example, let's say in the festival season, sweets are selling at a like hot cake. If you want if there is a good market competition, if you want a particular sweet to be placed at the aisle, that is the entrance of the superstore, you can charge a premium. So that's kind of identifying the opportunities in the business. Customer insights. What like each and every organization or the like the app which you use, the day-to-day app, let it be WhatsApp or anything, they collect your feedback to get to analyze the customer insights. That's a kind of data which you analyze and get the customer insights. Resource optimization. If you have the resources, how optimally you can place the resources, like the store, the superstore workers, how optimal you can use the resources. Like In the weekends, you can put at the billing counter, and in the weekdays, you can put at the aisle to align the product, to shelve the product, keep the product at the right place, and so on, the other activities. So let's see, there are 4 different types of data analysis techniques. One is descriptive, the other is predictive, and the third one is diagnostics and prescriptive. Let's understand a layman language. What is a descriptive analytics? Let's take a business of a superstore. I think there are some queries in the chat. Okay. Right. Somebody has written. Okay. Descriptive analytics. Let's say you are the owner of the superstore. If you don't know what are the products you are selling, how much profit you are getting, how much revenue is how many sales you are making, and out of which how many profit you are getting. If you don't know that, then you might not run the business. To get that particular detail, like description of the business, that becomes a descriptive analytics. Predictive analytics. As I said, in last year, Diwali, I sold, let's say, 1000 kgs of Kaju Katli. So this year, I might sell 1100 kgs of Kaju Katli, or maybe 11,200 kgs of Kaju Katli, right? That analysis, we are predicting the sales. That becomes a predictive analysis. How you are predicting the sales? It's based on your previous year sales. Let's say in 2021 you sold 800 kgs, in 2022 you sold 1000 kgs, and in 2023 you might be selling 1300 or 1200 kgs of the sweets, any sweets. So you are predicting the results, forecasting. In the industry we say it as forecasting. You are predicting the sales in this particular season. So with the help of data, you are doing the predictive analytics. Like diagnostic analytics, this is also one of the more important thing in the analysis. Let's say your sales is going down. Instead of going up, everybody wants their sales to go up. But if it is going down, that might be some problem. So you, with the help of data, you need to find what is the problem. You need to diagnose the problem. It might be due to the competition in the market, right? Let's say in the area of, let's say 5-kilometer radius, you are the only one superstore. If DMart comes as a competitor, then your sales might go down. Any other big giant come as a competitor, sales might go down. So you need to analyze why my sales are going down, because my competitor is giving the product at a very less price. He's giving more discounts to attract the customer. That means you need to diagnose what was the reason you are getting less number of customers. That becomes a diagnostic analytics. And prescriptive analytics. You diagnose the problem that my competitor is giving the customer more discounts. Then what is your prescription? You also give that much of discount, or you give the freebies. When you say freebies like dolls for the children's, or in playing materials for children's and so on, kind of freebies, or give more discount than the competitor, that's a prescription. Like you are prescribing that this is what the problem which is driving your sales down, and this is what the prescription for that, and so on. That becomes a prescriptive analytics. So this is a kind of a broader 4 data analytics techniques which are widely used in the market. I won't go more deep into that, because to go more deep into that, you also need the great expertise to understand that. The 4 different analytics space itself is a huge space where you have many techniques to do that. So if you have any queries, you can just put it in the chat box before we jump into the actual Excel. So somebody is asking difference between analyst and analysis. Okay, analyst is something, the person who does the analysis. The analysis of data means you are deep diving into data and getting some insights. The person who is doing this particular analysis is called as an analyst or data analyst. Diagnostic analysis. So one more time, please. Diagnostic analysis, nothing but when there is a problem happening in the business, like your sales is going down, or the stocks in your superstore running out, or the stocks in your superstore piling up, that means a problem is there. Something is going on because of which the problem is created. You need to find the root cause, right? That to find out why my sales are going down, why my stocks are running out, or why my stocks are piling up. To find the root cause, that becomes a diagnostic analysis. Let's say in the common example, let's take a day-to-day example. Let's say in your house, there is a leakage. So what do? You call up the plumber. What he does? He checks the pipeline and find out where there is a crack from which water is leaking. And he fixes that. That becomes kind of a diagnostic analysis on a day-to-day life to find out what is the problem, and fixing it becomes your prescriptive analytics. How many days the complete course? It's 13, it's 15 days. Which one is the best among data scientists or data? Data scientists more towards a statistical thing which requires lot of technical skills, and data analysis is somewhat techno-functional role which doesn't require much of your technical expertise, just your logical skill set, understanding the business and problem solving skill set. That's a data analyst job. I won't be able to take all the question. There was one good question. How is BI related to Excel? Very good question. So Tableau, Power BI were in the market from 2009 and 8, but the business is running. The business analysis is done from ages. If you go to a nearby grocery shop, in let's say in the before 20 years, let's say this simple nearby grocery shop, you see that his stocks are properly, he manages the inventory. What is inventory? The stocks, like the pack of a biscuit, these are like an inventory. He properly manages its inventory. Whenever the salesperson, the wholesaler comes in, he says, I need only 100 quantities of this particular pack and 50 quantities of this particular pack. He's managing his business with this normal lecture, the book where he note down what is my sale made and how many space I can occupy. So business analysis is being done from ages, but in a raw format. So before Power BI and Tableau were in the market, people use Excel for data analysis. They have the data in the Excel, they make the pivot table charts and everything to show how the business is performing. So Excel was the, I can say, first BI tool or data analysis tool available in the market. It was not a full-fledged BI or data analysis tool, but people has used Excel extensively to do analysis of the data and business. I would say many people today also, as per my experience, whenever you give some fancy dashboards to the people, they download that data into the Excel and do the analysis. When there is a huge amount of data they want to do, they are still familiar with data analysis using Excel. They download the data from the Power BI or Tableau to Excel and do the analysis in the Excel, because they are trained on Excel more. So they feel that Excel is very easy for them to analyze the data. But the only drawback is whenever there's a huge amount of data and you need a good amount of BI, then Power BI and Tableau are the ones. So let me jump on to the main topic, that is Excel. Can everyone see my screen? Can anyone confirm over the chat? Okay, thank you. So let's take the basic understanding of Excel. So this is the Excel UI, how it looks. First, you have this particular one. Now it's changed, from which you can go to the options, any customization of the workbook, and or you can do it with the office symbol. And after that, you have this particular ribbons where you can have more options like the formatting, the filtering, data sorting, and so on, which will be looking going through in the upcoming sessions. Okay, let me open the Excel and explain you. If you go to file, you have many options like the recently opened workbook. If you go to more, you get the options where you can customize the Excel for you. For example, if I go to the advanced, I get many things like after pressing enter, you move on to the next selection that is down. If I change it to right, it will move to right, and so on. So the automatically insert decimal number. So whenever you write any decimal number, any number onto the Excel or paste any number onto Excel, by default the decimal places is 2. That's because you're set over here. You can change all the options from here. You can try this particular one at your free time. It's pretty easy to understandable. There are many options where you can customize the Excel. Next, we go on to the ribbons. Okay, I think my screen is frozen. Okay, so you go to file, you go to more, and go to options and go to advanced. Here you get all the options. For example, after pressing down, where should your next button move? Normally it moves down because it's set by default set over here. There are many things. Enable fill handle. You can change the customizations of the Excel from here. How your number should be displayed. This is the one which you have given as a default. There are many options which you can do it over here. And you need to go to the file, then more, then options. Here you get all the options to customize your workbook. Then we see these are the tabs. This is called the ribbons. So that is a home tab. There is an insert where you can do a lot of data analysis or any steps which you want to do it in Excel. You have formulas and so on, which we'll be going through in our upcoming session. So this is the column bar. This is the column bar. Column A, B, C, D, and R. This is the column bar. This is the row shape. These are the defines your rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the row shape. So how the particular cell is identified. So if I click onto it, the address is A1. So how this is identified? It's the intersection of column and rows. The address, this is a particular cell. Each and everything is called as cell over here. So A1, which is that means intersection of row, column, and rows. So if I want to add a new sheet, I can use this particular plus symbol to use and add a new sheet. If I want to edit it, I can just double click or I can right click to rename it, delete it. If I want to change the tab color, I can use this particular function to change the tab color as. Hope this is clear. And these are the, if you want to zoom in and zoom out as per your preference, you can do it from the zoom bar. I won't go more deep into the UI of Excel because I know most of you will be using it. So I hope everything is clear for you. Is there any queries? So if you, okay. Yes, I will show the Excel practically. Mine is Office 365 version of Excel. So I will show the practical thing as well. No worries. So let's take some of the examples in Excel. So let's say I have to put a serial number onto the Excel. I say SR number. So I put 1, 2, 3. I want to put till 1000. So there is an autofill option available in the Excel. So if I select this particular one and I just drag it, the numbers will be auto-filled. Can you see? This is called as autofill function of the Excel. There is also option called fill down as well. Can you see? This is fill down, fill up, and this is called as flash. I will come up onto this. So if I want, I can just drag it, or I can use the fill down and fill up option as well. Let's say for shorter time, I use the. Can you see the first number is got filled down to the last? So these are some of the options, the fill down and autofill. Let's see what is autofill. Can you see? If I select these three, instead of the first one, if I select these three and drag it, the numbers as per the sequence are getting auto-filled over here. I can see many of you are asking when we will learn formulas and so on. Don't worry, we'll cover everything, but you should also consider many of the fellow learners which are there, they might not be having the knowledge on the basic Excel as well. So let's cover up, let's go step by step. So this is called as autofill. Any queries on the Excel, guys, before we move on to some of the formulas? Okay. So there is one more thing which is very important, that is space special. Let me create a dummy table. I gave the name as roll number. You can also do along with me roll number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I give names as Ramesh. Okay, these are the marks for Ramesh, Suresh, and so on. I said out of, what is the total marks? Out of 50, they got this particular marks. Let's say everyone has a marks of 50. Now I want to find the percentage. How do you find the percentage of them? It will be marks obtained by them divided by the total marks. I need to, now I'm getting 1 because it's at a numeric level. If you see this particular one, it's at a numeric level. I want to change it to percentage. What I do, give this particular mark which gives the percentage. So if I want to write the same formula for Suresh, Vivek, and Rajesh, then I need to again type it. Let's say I have 4 people, so I can easily type it. What if I have 50 different people? Then that should be a way. So what I do is I just copy this particular one and paste it. It Control C and Control V. The form, everything is getting copied, right? So what happened? Let's say I just color this particular person who got 100% as a highlighter. I color it as a 100%. This person has got the highest marks. So I colored it with a different shade. So if I say Control C and Control V, everyone is getting the highlighter shade, but it should be applied only to this particular person, right? So what I do is Control Z. I do Control C, this particular one. I select all the things and I say Control Alt V. The shortcut, this is called as a space special. The shortcut key for this is Control plus Alt key plus V, the alphabet V. If you copy this and you press Control, select the range where you want to paste. If you say Control Alt V, you get this particular option. Whether you want to paste the formulas, the values, the formats, the comments and notes, and so on. So, but I want to just paste the formulas. I just select formula and say OK. Can you see this? Only the formulas are getting pasted. This is called as paste special. So how do we calculate the percentage? It's pretty simple. The marks he obtained is 15 out of 50. So what I do, this is the marks obtained. I just put equal to symbol. I click on this particular cell. Then I say divide and I click on this particular cell and press enter. That's it. That's a formula for calculating the percentage. Okay. So now we have seen how to paste only the formats or just the formulas. So if I want to make rows and columns interchange, that is transposed. So I just copy this and I say Control Alt V. There is an option called transpose. If I check this particular one, into the columns and put into this. Can you see where I get this particular option? I press Control Alt V, which is shortcut key for paste special, and click on transpose. So this is a shortcut key. Press the shortcut key, that is Control Alt V, and click on transpose. That data will get transposed. The rows will move into the columns and columns will move into the rows. Is everyone clear? Okay. So let's say I want to increase the total marks by from 60 to 70. That means I want to add 20 to, let's say this is for 100. Let me change it to 100. And I want to add 50 to all these particular marks to get a proper percentage. I'm adding 52. I want to add 50 to all these marks. So what I do is I have 50 marked over here. I just copy it. I select this particular marks. If I press Control Alt V, and if I add this particular number which I copied 50 will be added to this particular numbers. If I say add, can you see 50 is added over here without any formula? So it also gives me the option to divide as well. If you want to add, subtract, multiply, divide, you can do anything in this operation page. Is everyone clear? Okay. Now let's move on to the formulas. Just give me a few minutes. I'm opening one of the Excel file where we can have the data. Okay, guys, let's start with some of the basic formulas. Hope everybody can see my screen, the Excel. Can anyone confirm me? Okay. So this, let me zoom in a little bit so you people can view it properly. So these are the employee data which I have in Excel. Let's say that's serial number 1, first name, last name. Let's say this is employee ID, first name, last name, his department, its region, his branch, in which branch he is working, on which date he was hired, and what is his basic salary. Okay. Amar, can we share this particular Excel file with the learners?
Oh yes, we'll share that. Just share me over WhatsApp. I will make it a drive and I will share that.
I don't have access to WhatsApp now.
Okay, no problem. You can share over here as well in the chat.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
attach that file.
Okay, I will share.
And tomorrow we'll upload that file over LMS as well.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Hope everyone got this particular sheet.
Oh yes, we received that. For you to participate, I will share within 2 minutes.
Hope everyone received the file. So let's go with the simple formula. As everybody knows, the salary comprises of different parts like basic, the house rent allowance, the year rent allowance, other deduction like taxes and so on. So let's calculate the basic things over here. Like let's say for this particular person, Raja, who belongs to the sales team, the region North at Firozpur branch, who was joined the organization of the date of hire was 1977, has a basic salary of 21,875. Now I want to calculate his HRA, which is house rent allowance. So how do I calculate it? I just put equal to, follow me first observe me what I'm doing, and then you do it on your own worksheet. So I say equal to H3 into how much percentage of basic should be a HRA? 35%. Can we see over here? It's 35%. So I write 35 and put a percentage symbol. That means I want 35% of this particular basic salary. If I press enter, can you see it's that I got 35% of his basic salary. The formula is H3, which is this one. You need not to write H3. How do you write a formula? Don't keep a habit of writing H3 and so on. Always put a equal to, select the cell where you want your calculation needs to be performed. click on that particular cell. I want to get 35% of basic, which is present in column H3, column H and the row 3. So I just select H3. Then I say into. I want 35% of that. I put 35 and put percentage symbol and press enter. This is a way how you write the formula. File is empty in the drive. You should get this particular one. Amar, can you check whether the file is empty or it has data? Can anyone else confirm whether they have received the filled file?
Oh, yes. So guys, file have two subsheets. So logical functions, you have to open that. In that, all that data is there. Okay. Yes, please proceed. They have the data set.
So this is HRA. How do we calculate it? We put H3 into 35%. H3 is my basic salary into 35%. That will become my HRA. So if I want to calculate the same thing for the below part as well, what I do is, can you see this small square over here? Just move your cursor over there. So normally your cursor icon looks like this. A plus symbol with a thick or the width of it's white with a black background. If you move on to this particular small square, it will become a solid one. So once this particular icon is there, you just double click on that. All the rows will be copied below. And if you are finding difficulty on this, the other way is you select the data till the end of the range and say Control D. Control plus D. That's the other option. Control plus D. The easiest one is click on that, double click. That's it. That's the easiest one. I got all hash values. You just need to increase the size of width of this column. If I'm getting hash, just increase the width of the column. You should get the proper number. Can you see this? Even I am getting the hash because the column doesn't have space to increase the width of the column. You should get the proper numbers. Is everyone done with this? Okay, let's move on to the next one. That is how to calculate DA. So how do we calculate DA? The same way, DA is 30% of basic. I select basic from here and say into 30%. Press enter and just drag it. And can you see when I drag down from H3 is moving to H4? And here also H3 is moving H4 and H4 to H5. That means whenever you drag down, it also changes the reference. This is the reference, the H3 which you are saying, it's a reference. So the reference also changes along with the formula. This is called as a relative reference. We will see what is absolute, relative, and mixed tomorrow. But for your knowledge, the number, the reference from H3 to H4, H5, this changes along with the formula. This is called as a relative referencing. Can you guys calculate HRA and DA and give me and let me know DA is dearance allowance. This is one component of your salary. Don't put 30, you need to put 30 percentage. Then only you will get the percentage in percent. If you put 30, it will multiply this by 30. I give 3 minutes of time for you guys to write the formula and drag it to the last row. Then we can move on to how to find the gross salary. Whenever you write the formula, you go to this particular small triangle and just double click on that, it will drag to the end. Just observe it carefully and do the same thing. You need not to do any right click or left click. You just put double click. Use a double click, it will automatically fill down. Let's say, how do we calculate the gross salary? What should be a gross salary? Summation of these three, all basic HR and DA. So there is a function called sum. SUM. There is a function called sum. So I say equal to, all your formula starts with equal to. Say equal to sum. This is my sum formula. I press tab. So whenever you write a formula, always keep this particular habit. You type just the first 2 or 3 letters and use your arrows to move up and down. I'm using my downward arrow to go to sum. Once it's highlighted on the sum, I press tab key. So it always gives me it always pays the formula over there. What are the numbers? These are the numbers. This one, and this one. From H3 to J3, I want to do the sum. I just select H3 and I drag till J and press bracket, enter. It gives me 36093. So this is how we write a sum formula. I will write it again. Observe me carefully. I say sum. Press a tab key and select the range. This is my range, H3 to J3, bracket complete and enter. That's it. And if you want to drag down, just see this particular small square and double click on that. That's it. You get the particular sales. I will give you another 2 minutes of time to practice this on your Excel sheet. So somebody asking in the chat box, instead of using the sum formula, can we do addition? That is saying this plus this plus this. Can I do this? Yes, you can absolutely do this. It's the result will be one and the same. But right now I have 3 values. Let's say you have 10 values. Will you put plus, 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 and plus? it's a very time consuming and lengthy part, right? So you can use the functions which are available in Excel wisely. There are n number of formulas to do this job. There is a more complicated way. This is a simplest formula. There's a one more complex way where you can get the sum as well. So it's up to you when that is how wisely use the Excel formulas to get the result so that your effort is minimal. Okay. So guys, there are around 1,000 participants and the direct chats which I'm getting is also a huge number. So there is many huge chance that I might miss some of your chat. I will try my best to read all your chats and explain all your queries. But if it gets missed, I will ask you to do repost it so that it comes to my notice. Next, we calculate the professional tax. Professional tax is 10% of the basic. I say this H3 into 10 percentage. Always remember to put the percentage symbol. And PPF will be 12%. So I say equal to H3 into 12 percentage. Can you guys calculate these two formulas? Guys, whosoever has missed that particular link onto the chat, please drop a message to Amar. He can share the drive link with you. PPF is a public provident fund. It's for the retirement purpose. Government of India has a PF, that is provident fund. That gets deducted from the salary. how to use symbols. Please, for percentage symbol, press shift and press the 5 key, the number 5. It will give you a percentage. Now let's calculate the net salary. What should be the net salary? This is my gross salary, and out on gross salary, the professional tax will be deducted by the employer. PPF will be deducted from the employer. So what I need to do minus. So I say this equal to, this is my gross salary minus professional tax minus PPF. That will give my net salary. This is my salary, out of which the employer deducting the taxes and the provident fund. So from 36,000, I will be taking home only 31,000 salary. So what I have done, K3, which is my gross salary, minus L3 minus M3, that will become my net salary. No, there is no method for subtracting like sum. You need to put minus only. For sum, we had a direct formula called sum. For subtraction, we don't have anything. We need to do the minus. Okay, now I will explain again how to calculate net salary. Net salary will be gross salary minus the deduction. These are your deductions. I will put it onto the red font so that you can easily understand. These are deducted from the salary, professional tax and PPF. So this is my gross salary, and out of which this is deducted and this is deducted. Deducted means minus. I say equal to this minus this minus this one. That is gross minus professional tax minus PPF. I press enter. And I put the drop. I will just drag it down. Okay, is everyone completed this? Then let's move on to the next one. What it is saying, if the basic is less than or equal to 10,000, then you should get a bonus of 3,000. That means that is a condition. Bonus only if his basic salary, where is his basic salary? This is his basic salary, right? This basic salary is less than 10,000, then give him the bonus. If this is not less than or equal to 10,000, then don't give him any bonuses. Is the condition clear? Is the condition clear for everyone? I am saying if his basic salary, this particular amount, the basic salary is less than or equal to 10,000, then give him the bonus of 3,000, else don't give anything. So now that is a condition is in place, right? There is a condition is in place. What is the condition? Basic should be less than or equal to 10,000. So whenever there is a condition, the formula which you want, which you should use is if. There is a formula called if. If what is my condition? Basic salary. Where is my basic salary? This one. If this is less than or equal to 10,000, then can you see this particular one? This is my logical test. If this test is true, then give him 3,000 rupees bonus. If not, give him 0. Can you see wherever it's, let me drag it. Wherever his salary is less than 10,000, is getting 3,000 rupees bonus. If it is greater than 10,000, is getting 0 as bonus. So what I return, I will explain you again. Please follow me. I will delete everything. I say equal to if what is my logical test? Basic should be less than or equal to 10,000. I say this basic amount should be less than or equal to 10,000. Okay, this is my test. This is my condition, right? If condition is true, then I should give him 3,000 rupees bonus. If condition is false, then I should give him 0. No bonus. Okay, so if I drag it down, wherever it's less than basic size less than 10,000, and he is getting a bonus of 3,000. Can you see? Wherever the basic is less than 10,000, he's getting a bonus of 3,000. Can you guys try? The H3 and H4, whatever we are writing, these are the address. Like your house has a particular address. Here, each and every cell will have an address. How the address is determined? It's the intersection of rows and columns. For example, can you see this is the address bar? This is your address bar. So it's giving A1. That means it's an intersection of column A and column row 1. Okay, column A and row 1. If I move on over here, it's C column and row number 3. If I move on over here, it's C column but row number 4. That is C4. That is the address of the cell. I will again write the formula for you and give next 3 minutes to practice it. I say equal to, there is a condition. So I put if basic salary is less than or equal to 10,000, this particular condition which is written over here, then give him 3,000 bonus. Else give him bonus as 0. And just drag it down. That's it. Yes, the sessions are recording. You will get the recording later. Yes, you can use a filter option as well. But again, filter is a manual thing. We need everything to be automated. When you do analysis, everything needs to be automated, right? We'll touch up on the filter part as well, how to filter the data. But always, whenever there is any logical things, always try to write the formula. Instead of doing it manually, always find a solution where you can do the things in automated way. Okay. Somebody asked me how to put the currency symbol, this particular one. Good question. So what I do is I select the particular area or the range where I need to put the currency symbol. Can you see this particular one in the home tab? Can you see this general? Below that, you get this particular accounting number format. And here you get in India, US, UK, Chinese, French. So if I need Indian, I put a rupee symbol over here. This is called as a number formatting. What I have done, I selected the range. I gone to the number format in the home tab, the format pane, or I can just try and change this to English. The other way is right click and say format cells. Right click and format cells. You get this particular one. Inside that, you go to currency, you get the things over here. What symbol you want to put it? It's American, Russian ruble or Australian dollar and so on. So I want an Indian rupee sign. So I just put Indian rupee sign and say okay. So in Excel, to do one particular thing, there are n number of ways to do that. Okay, I will explain you again how to change the currency symbol. Right now it's Indian rupee. If I want to make it as a US dollar, then I select the range. I right click, format cells. Then here I select the English dollar sign and say okay. Can you see there is a dollar symbol has been put? If I want to change it to Indian rupee, go to format cells, right click, you get this particular dialog box. I won't say dialog box, this particular pane, and go to format cells. Can you see the last option? You get a format cells. Inside that currency, and take the particular currency which you want to give as a symbol. I give the Indian rupee symbol and say okay. Okay guys, now let's calculate the bonus, this particular column. So it's saying if department equal to sales, then give 10% as bonus. That means there is one more condition now, which is based on the column department. This particular one, if he is from a sales department, give him 10% of bonus. All the sales department people should get 10% of bonus. Okay, so what I do here, I write equal to if condition, again a if condition. Now the logical test will be performed on this particular column department. So I go to department, select this one, that is D3. If this is equal to sales, so whenever there is a text condition, I want to check whether this particular text is equal to sales. Whenever there is a text, you need to put a double quotes, double inverted comma, and inside that write sales, close the double inverted comma. If it belongs to sales, giving the bonus of 1000, else 0. So whenever you write some text in the condition or in the formulas, you need to put it in the double quotes, right? And wherever there is a number, you should not put double quotes. It should be an actual number. But if it's a text, then you need to put the double quotes. Let's say if it is sales, let's change the question a little bit and make it as 1000. If department equal to sales, you should get the 1000 rupees bonus. So I will write a formula again for you. I say equal to if condition, if the department is in the column D. So I say D3 equal to sales, then he should get the bonus of 1000 rupees, else it should be 0. Just drag it down. So wherever there is a sales, he will get a bonus of 1000 rupees. Is everyone clear with this? With the if condition? Okay, I will explain you one more time. Equal to, I say there is a condition, if department equal to sales, then give him the bonus of 1000 rupees. So if I say if logical test is based on the department. So I locate the department column. It's over here. So I click on it and say if D3 equal to sales. Whenever there's a text, I should put it on double quotes. I say sales, then it should be 1000. Then else it should be 0. Just drag it down. Always read the question carefully. You will get the answer from that. If there is a condition, use the if condition. Put the test as a first parameter, first argument, and give. If it is true, give him 1000. If the condition is false, then he should get 0. Let's take 2 minutes to solve this particular column P formula. If sales is not there, wherever the department is not equal to sales, you are giving 0 to them. Is everyone calculated this? So let's see one more formula as well. Saying if department equal to sales, it should be 10% of basic. A department equal to sales, 10% of basic. Okay, I will write the same condition. I say equal to if the department equal to sales. The department equal to sales, in double quotes I write sales, then he should get 10% of his basic. How do I calculate 10% of basic? I click on the basic salary part. I say into 10%. Else he should get 0. That means now I'm saying you don't give him bonus of 1,000 rupees, you give him the bonus of 10% of basic. So wherever I written 1,000, there I written H3 into 10%, which will give me 10% of bonus. Is it clear for everyone? I will write the formula one more time for you. Please observe carefully. I say equal to if department equal to say the same formula, you need to give 10% of basic as a bonus. This is my basic. I click over here into 10%. Else you give 0. That's it. Okay. So why do we put double quotes for sales but nothing for the numbers over here? That's because whenever you write a text, you need to put it in double quotes only. Text means any alphabets. Whenever it's a text, you need to put it in double quotes. Whenever it's a number, you should not put double quotes. That's a standard. That's how the formulas are written in Excel. Whenever there is a text in the formula, you need to put it in double quotes. For example, sales. This is a text. Whereas here, if you see, it's less than equal to a number. So you haven't put any double quotes. But whenever it comes to a text, you need to put it in double quotes one. Yeah. You can say text or strings, anything. There are n number of ways. Text is a normal layman term. String, if you say, it's more technical. I don't use the word string because most of the people don't understand it, but it's one and the same thing. Okay, guys, if you have completed this, then let's move on to the types of Excel workbook. Now we have seen the formula, the basic formula. You can save it and we can continue this tomorrow. Now let's see the basic Excel book type, workbook type. So whenever you save as, put save as, can you see the different types of Excel workbook over here? Excel SX, Excel SM, Excel SB, XLS, CSV, and so on. So I will explain you the most important ones which I use. First one is Excel SX, then Excel SM, and XLS, and the last one is Excel SB, and the last one, which is not a proper Excel workbook, I would say CSV. Okay, so let's see what is XLS. This is a normal Excel file which we are using on a day-to-day, latest one. Normal Excel file with MS Office version. 2007 and later. Any version which is greater than 2007 or 2007 will have this extension as ExcelSX. That means the data is stored in the XML format. This is a Excel which you use it on your day-to-day life. Okay. The Excel which I'm using right now, it's ExcelSX. If you can go to the place where it's saved, you find the extension as ExcelSX. But what if you have saved macro in it? If you have saved some macro in that particular Excel file, then you need to save it in ExcelSM. ExcelSM. This is macro enabled Excel workbook. This is macro enabled Excel workbook. Whenever there is one thing called VBA codes. You can do coding inside the Excel file. That is called as a macro, which will automate your task. If you write some code onto that, then you need to save it in ExcelSM format. Right? That is called as a macro enabled workbook. The M stands for macro. That is macro enabled Excel workbook. Okay, if you go on to the save as, you get the option as ExcelSM. This, can you see, Excel macro enabled workbook, right? So whenever you write macro inside the Excel workbook, it should be saved as ExcelSM. Okay. The next one is ExcelX. It's the earlier to 2007. Earlier to 2007, all the Excels were stored in XLS format. So it's earlier to 2007 Excel workbook. Before 2007, everything was saved as XLS. That is in the normal Microsoft Excel format. And the only limitation between the ExcelX and ExcelX, the latest one, is the number of rows. In ExcelS, there is only the capability of occupying 6,50,000 rows itself, approximately 6,50,000. Here it can accommodate around 10,48,000 something. That means the rows and columns are increased because the backend storage has differed, has changed, right? So if you find XLS, that is nothing but the earlier format of the Excel workbook. Okay. The next one is a Excel SB. It's a binary Excel file. It's a binary Excel file. The only difference is the backend is in the binary file, the binary format. So normally people save it as Excel SB to reduce the size. If you consider the size of XX and Excel SB, the size will be on the lower side for binary file. To reduce the size, people convert that the XLS file into the Excel SB file so that the size is reduced. Also, some macros also work on binary file. Only the backend is in binary. And the last one is a text file. This is a text file, say, comma separated with comma separated value. Yeah. So what is the difference between the CSV and some people in the chat? Someone in the chat told me that why all the ERPs we export in CSV. Okay. The only difference between these two is these are Excel files. This is a text file. These files, all these files has a limitation in data. I would say merge. All these files have limitation in number of rows. all these files which has a limitation in number of rows. But the CSV, there is no limitation because it's a text file. Because it's a text file, it has no limitation because it's a text file. But when you open it in Excel, you can see only top 10,000 or top 10 lakh or 6 lakh rows only. But in the file, you have billions and millions of data can be accommodated in that CSV file. That's the reason when you download any data, it's always in the CSV format. All the machine learning data sets always comes in a CSV file because it can accommodate the huge number of data. Can macros run on CSV? No. Macro can run only on ExcelSM and ExcelSV. It cannot run on any other file. Macro can run only on these two files. Won't run on ExcelSV. I would say macro, but it's limited. Hope this is clear. I will take few of the questions from the chat. Macro means eye size. No, macro doesn't mean eye size. You can write the VBA codes onto the Excel file. Once you write it, that is called as a macro. To run that particular file, you need to save it on this particular format, that is ExcelR. Macro means a script which runs this task automatically. Guys, you can post the questions onto the chat window if you have any queries regarding the today's session. Tomorrow we'll be continuing with the VLOOKUP and the remaining formula of today. No, we don't take MS Word because we are focusing core onto the data analysis. Data analysis done on Excel, Power BI, and Tableau. So we'll be taking to the three of the tools only. I cannot share the formulas. You can go through the recording, try to replicate that again. Because if I share the formulas, you won't be able to, you won't try it on your own. So it's always recommended go through the recordings and try the things again. Yes, we will see if there is more than one condition. We'll see that tomorrow. What is the difference between data analyst and business analyst? This is a huge question which I can answer you tomorrow because it's not there is a very minute difference between the data analytics and business analytics. I will explain you tomorrow. Macro will run only on ExcelSM and ExcelSB. Can you see this? Can you see my screen? I have clearly written on that. Okay, guys, believe me, the upcoming sessions will be more interesting and more informative because today is a basic. So we covered up some of the basic formulas. But believe me, going forward, the formulas will become more tougher and it will be more informative and interesting for you. Okay, guys, let's end up the session for tomorrow. Thanks everyone for your time. Let's meet tomorrow again at the same time, that is 7 PM India time. Thanks everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Balaji. So guys, if you have any query or question for me, for the ExcelR team, please drop in the chat box. I will be there for 2-3 minutes and then we'll wind up the session. Anything, any query, YouTube people, Zoom peoples, please ask me. Okay, can you share the registration link once again? Yes, why not? I'm sharing that. Just give me 1 minute. I'm sharing the registration link with you. Nice class, sir. It's really enjoying. Thank you so much. Unable to work in driving. So my dear participant, no need to work there. You have to download that file. Then you will get the Excel file. You have to work there. Don't try to work there because you don't have editor access. You have to download that file. Okay. And don't be like share the editor access as well. Yes, sir. It was really good class. Thank you. Can you share the attendance link? Okay. I will share that. Just a minute. Thank you so much, sir. Is it beginner friendly course, sir? Yes. We're starting from the basics now. Definitely it will help to the beginners as well. Guys, enjoying the class? Give me a thumb quick. Where we can find the recordings. So Piyush, you will get the recordings in the LMS for laptop. I have to unmute it. Prasanna, what's your question? You can drop in the chat box. I will take it up. Within how many days will we get the certificate? So Samiksha's question regarding to the certificate. So don't worry about that. But please make sure that your attendance is more than 60% to get the certificate. Then and then only you will get the certificate after completion of the program within 7 to 8 days. Samiksha, clear? Sir, 2 sessions at same time, full stack development this session. Yes, so we have to go through recordings for any one session and you have to attend live anyone. It's up to you which one you want to attend live. Okay. Feedback form. YouTube participants, I'm sharing the feedback form. Sir, link is not opening. Which link is not opening? It's opening, my dear participants. How to mark the attendance? So, live folks, just I shared the attendance link. You have to just click on that link, then it will open the Google form. You have to fill the details, you have to share the feedback. Done. It's work. Okay, Dr. Amit sir. Okay, yeah. If you don't have any query or question, guys, you can leave the session. We'll meet you on tomorrow at 7 p.m. So my kind request, please join on a time, then we're able to start the session sharp at 7. Okay. I'm a professional and not a student. I'm really interested to follow through this session to get a skill to population of upcoming enrollment of data science certification. How do I fill the attendance form? Yes, no problem. You can fill the attendance form using same link, not an issue. Pratik, no need to download that particular recordings. LMS access with you or laptop. You can access that anytime. No? Why to download that? And see, one video will be a 1 GB or more than that. How to download that? See, and how to store in your mobile as well or your system as well. That will be complicated for you. So going forward, all things with you or LMS. No need to download that. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for this wonderful session. You're welcome. Sir, how to connect with Zoom? Please explain. I hope you have the link. You have to connect. Just simply click on the link, and I already shown that how to join the Zoom session using the LMS. Okay, guys, you have lots of questions. Thank you, sir. This class is very useful. Thank you. Sir, only 1K participant can join the Zoom because my friends are not able to join the sessions. So in such case, we are open on YouTube as well. It is possible to join the session at 7:30. Yes, it is possible. For remaining part, you have to go through recordings if you have any another important work. If not, then please try to join on the time. That will be good for you and us as well. When the coming class will be there? Is any other course are there after ExcelR? Yes, Samiksha wish to launch 2 to 3 program in every month, like different technologies, cyber security, artificial intelligence, chat GPT, data analytics, data science, machine learning, lots of things are there. So do one thing, those who are looking for upcoming course information, so just follow us on our social media platforms, go on a LinkedIn, search for ExcelR, go on Instagram, search for ExcelR Solution. Definitely you will get all information about the upcoming programs. YouTube participant enjoying the class, I need one like from your side. Soumya, we receive our certificates through a mail. Yes, guys, on the first day, no need to worry about the certificates. We have to go for 14 more days. Just focus on the session, keep practicing. I will upload all the material on the LMS. Okay. We are getting external. Thank you, sir. Can you please explain LMS portal link? Lohit, drop an email to EDL team. They will connect with you personally and they will help you on the same. Okay. I'm sharing that mail ID with you. Guys, search with the ExcelR solutions. You will get that. Okay. Sometime it will not work. What, Ashutosh, not working? I'm sorry, where to find the sheet? Okay, so guys, we are asking for the Excel sheet. Don't worry. I'm sharing that Excel sheet drive link with you once again. You can practice that. If you're facing any difficulties while applying the formula, you have recordization with you, go through that and keep practicing. Okay. Because practice makes perfect. If it's man or it's woman, okay. I am sorry, where to find the sheet? Yeah, I shared that. You have to download that. Sir, please send YouTube link. Okay. I hope you have to watch the recording. That's why you're asking me for YouTube link. No problem. We'll share that with you. Hey, how? Guys, it's already 9:12. LinkedIn username, you can search with the ExcelR. Okay, pure participant asking me for the social media platforms of ExcelR Solutions. Let's share that once again. I'm sharing the Instagram ID. Ashutosh, it works. Try to join on earliest by 6:50 or 7. Definitely, you will get into the Zoom. You can share the Excel link in study material tab. Yes, for sure, we'll upload that. Don't worry about that, okay? If you see by tomorrow morning, that material will be there in the material tab. Samiksha, what would you like to know about the internship? Just drop an email, your contact details. Definitely my team will get back to you. So anything else? You're getting all these things? Attendance link and study material. Help, sir. Yes. How should I help you? Tell me. Okay, so last time I'm sharing for today. Last time I'm sharing the Excel file, then attendance link or Zoom and YouTube as well. And then we'll wind up. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being there for more than 2.5 hours. And I would like to see all of you in tomorrow's session as well. Okay. Great. Yes, guys, then thank you so much once again for joining the session and bye-bye. Good night.